Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Coldfire. I want to read into this energy that's coming through after a lot of spells and hexes and enchantments put in by imposters and a lot of programming that had an end function ended. So that programming got broken, like it was like self-destruct button at the end of time for the old Earth matrix. I've left this card from the previous reading up here because a time to make a demonstration. I saw the word demonstration about 4 times after I was done with the reading. Everywhere, it just kept popping up. So I think it is important. Time to make a demonstration. And I don't think this card has ever come out before in any of my readings. Time to make a demonstration. The older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those they walk beside. Utterly fearless, the universe. See, whoever it might be, is there a genuine soul? Everybody's always curious as to how can we connect to a higher power, something beyond the three-dimensional material world that we are um, connecting with. No, how does one person just go ahead and become a karmic soul? A karmic soul is somebody who uses everything that they find out, all this knowledge, to manipulate something to their benefit. Now, when does the older matrix, which is based on artificial intelligence, it's created by organic intelligence to serve organic intelligence. Artificial intelligence is supposed to serve and support organic intelligence. Right. So when organic intelligence starts using beings of organic intelligence start using artificial intelligence to manipulate others, then the matrix needs to shut down, and then there is a self-destruct button on the matrix in the function of artificial code. What does artificial do? Artificial intelligence is everywhere now on the internet and all the gadgets that you use. And then karmic souls, and that is the connection between the agents of the matrix, like people who are using artificial intelligence, like media, creating videos and and images to keep you addicted to something or the other, addicted to a outdated concept of relationships. Right? We no longer require. We have grown in matured enough to be able to find partners on your own, and if you're still getting forced, or if you're still needing to get the approval of anybody for that matter, no matter what your age is, if you are an adult, if you've crossed the age of 21, let's just say like 21, right? You can drive at the age of 16. Then you are making a decision. You can drive at the age of 16, but if beyond that point, if you still have to seek the approval of who you meet, who you speak to, and you're being told what is right, what is wrong when it comes to who you're dating, then you are driving under the influence of someone. If you're allowed to drive, you should be allowed to make decisions of who you're seeing and who you like and who you dislike. You're running under the influence of someone. When I say like outdated belief systems and traditions when it comes to relationships, like if anybody is guiding in this day and age, if somebody is guiding, if somebody is influencing you on who you should love and not love, who you should be with and who you shouldn't be with. If somebody's manipulating you, that is also another influence, a manipulative influence. If somebody's holding you in because they are facing troubles in their life and hoping that you will solve those troubles, then that is manipulation. Um, if somebody is just cheating on you and making you and gaslighting you into staying with them, then and the relationships, I'm talking about the major relationships in your life. First of all, romantic, uh, and then business relationships, love and career, the one romantic love and career. So well, so you are driving under influence, driving in life, metaphorically driving under the influence of either a system, artificial intelligence, manipulation system, that is the programming, right? And artificial intelligence programming. You you're teaching the machine something wrong, and the machine keeps spreading in like exponential proportions some false information, right? Then the truth gets hidden behind layers and layers of this false information, which first of all, that chain needs to be broken. Once that is broken, then everything that's connected to that starts getting deleted, right? It's the same thing with souls, organic intelligence with souls, that attach to souls, not machines, right? um, they keep perpetuating old beliefs even after the evolution of humanity. I still know in this day and age people are have been forced to marry somebody, uh, no, yeah, literally forced to marry somebody when they were well nearing their 30s. I know a lot of people who were were told to marry somebody without first exploring what the relationship is like with. And I know so many people who are absolutely uncomfortable with that, absolutely uncomfortable with that coupling in their life, like toxic the connection is so toxic, like this is the spell work of a karmic energy. And more often than not, the one who was primarily forced to get married, their spouse, their boyfriend or girlfriend, or business partner as well, like some people are forced to be friends and business partners also with some people by their family, like um it's like the one who is forced into the marriage or the relationship or the partnership, they the the ones they are in that relationship with, they know that this person is going to make a run for it, right? So they don't want to feel like humiliated because somebody ran from them, right? They don't want to go through the embarrassment, humiliation, as well as if this is a divine soul, like on a divine journey, if they know that this person who has been forced into this relationship with them, like, if they know that this person comes from a lot of wealth or has a lot of abundance written in their birth chart or whatever, they might find some practitioners and figure out that these people are destined for greatness. So these people, the ones that they have been forced to be with, they will start doing some spell work. And this will include the new age shoddy spell work, like, new age pseudo witchcraft, Wiccan water dowsing, like silliness that will just make people fumble, like, like just break into rashes and things like that. It's just like you're uncomfortable in your body. You are here. They'll make you hear sounds and noises and things like that. It's just like a poltergeist stuff. This is what they do, and it requires a very large group of people for that to work out. So they gather a large group of people to do that. And then but again, you are still navigating life, driving under influence, uh, under the influence of a spell work. It just doesn't have to be like the authority, the government, CIA, like, using artificial intelligence to control you, mind program you, and things like that. It's these kind of things as well, traditional belief systems, like forced marriages, forced business partnership, forced interactions with people, of innocent, honest, pure souls, like, who should be left to just exist and connect with the celestial realms, the underworld, and bring back information, be mystics and shamans, mystics and healers, and find their divine counterpart, their actual soulmates, written for this lifetime, and live that narrative now. But that narrative is influenced by foul play, absolute foul play. Like, let's put in the law of discernment here. Like, let's discern the people who have influenced us wrongly. What activities in technology have influenced our narrative. I'm not saying the narrative isn't fluid, but it should be fluid and dynamic based on our choice of free will, the soul's choice of free will, the soul whose story it is. It should be their free will and choice to change the narrative if they wish. But if it is the narrative is influenced by other external factors into changing, that is manipulation. And I've seen a lot of people do that. I have actually looked at it play out now. And well, it's time to demonstrate. It's time to demonstrate our put in a demonstration. I mean, the universe is saying it's time for old souls on this planet to demonstrate the powers of the universe. It's the spells and programming were literally broken by the universe and the source. The games stopped. The mind games stopped. Playing games with the divine collective and other special souls just was stopped by it was the plug was pulled on these mind games and heart games. And also, see, love is a frequency for perfect communication. And you create that a unique frequency, and that is your soul, right? So your soul is a unique frequency that you created when you separated from the soul, from the supreme soul, the source, right? Now that is a frequency, and that frequency, one other soul matches perfectly, or rather the bridge in between you and that other soul is perfect. Then there is another one, it is nearly perfect, and there are a few more that is your full soul family, that is also like 1 degree removed perfect. Then the fourth kind is the universe, your spirit guides, that possibly come from the angelic art, angelic realms, the celestial, heavenly realms, as well as the dark realms of the underworld, right? Your spirit guides come from everywhere. Pluto, as soon as I said that. So when so this is the fourth, the bridge that you can build with the fourth kind. That takes a little bit of time, and so does building a bridge between the perfect bridge between a divine counterpart and you. It takes some time understanding the mechanics. I mean, the bridge is built, sorry, the us walking that and understanding that phenomena, that it is real, it really happens. And all your soulmates, your soul family help you, are supposed to, are there, like, they incarnate at the same time along with you, and you incarnate, so that you all can learn from each other to understand that yes, there is something called as a perfect communication. But the scenario that I am channeling, just the scenario that I'm channeling, it's it's about one such soulmate. This is your highest level soulmate. It was, they were an ex, and that was really influenced by somebody who absolutely hated the fact that your person would always get the girl or the guy, whatever it is. Like, they came, your highest level soulmate, uh, who you met romantically, you possibly dated for a while, tried to um, try to see if y'all can work a relationship out, and y'all don't know what happened, some miscommunication or some rumor, or like y'all just don't know why y'all had this falling out. Why did y'all lose touch? It was this toxic person or toxic people in your life. Like, you would also have someone speaking some negativity in your ears, and they had somebody speaking negativity in their ear, and they basically made sure that you were running under toxic influence, karmic influence, in- influence of jealousy. They were basically envious and jealous of you. Somebody in your life was jealous of you, the fact that you get the the most interesting, charming, hottest person or people, and your highest level soulmate also had someone very close to them who was jealous and envious of the fact that your highest level soulmate gets get always gets the hottest, uh, coolest, most interesting people to date. And so, like, they through that spell work, anything that they were speaking to you or your people or to each other was out of envy and jealousy. The spell work was envious and jealousy. Whatever they might have said, they might have been talking to you about ice cream. It was with the energy of envy and jealousy. It wasn't through love. So that was spell work of envy and jealousy. Envy is a sin, right? So they were speaking sin into you, and that made you very uncomfortable. And then y'all just like
it's 3 o'clock.
Y'all turned away from each other because you did not want to tarnish the bridge, right? And you both of you realize that there's something inside you that has been corrupted, and you all wanted to basically protect each other from that, right? So that is why you all moved apart from each other. And now that all of that spell work and programming was uh detonated by the universe, like, there was an end function to the to all of these old programming, and that was done this over the last 10 years. This entire decade was supposed to be a reset decade because the Mayan calendar ended in 2012 and we crossed 2022, and that's when that's where we are in 2023. The great reset is complete, right? So the old programming is done, and what got deleted is all of karma got deleted. As soon as I said that, the tension, the conflict that arises out of jealousy, this is mystery, now giving rise to a mystery, like, this is this way of living on earth without karma is something that we will need to explore. The endeavors have to be exploratory in nature now, going forward from here. Now, this energy that was hidden from uh, this ex of yours has come back, and it has been purified. All right, it has been purified. So from tension, you all have moved to sustainability amongst the two of you. South node past. The past sustainability has come back after crossing through the tension. So there's some mystery though surrounding this. Cultivate. There is something to cultivate here. They're still not telling us what it is that we are, in spite of meeting our divine counterpart. Okay, is to cultivate abundance. This hidden pocket of energy from an ex-lover, that your relationship was under the influence of envy and jealousy, right? That now that tension has dissolved, it's like y'all are going to mysteriously cultivate a lot of abundance. I just want to see what are the physical aspects of this, because I'm getting a lot of energy coming through, lots and lots of energy, lots of abundant energy. Like the tension has been, that there is some, I mean, now there is, I think, like a different kind of tension. I'm going to put these back. What kind of release would protect clarity in my space? Clear, shed. Because I keep getting this card over and over again. Now there has to be something. I got to change this because it's done. It's like shedding the tension. Yes, sure. But I don't want the same message over and over again. Let's get the move. Oh, okay. Is my pursuit honorable and focused? Stop. Okay, so they're watching over you. They're definitely watching over you. It's like, what if everything is already working out? Charm, like, yes, like somehow they can also see that you are having, like, it's like they backed off and kept something with them that was causing this tension. And then it's like, what is mine to share? Honeybee, sweeten. All they had to do was be be their charming and sweet self that they were accused of, that they were made to feel guilty about. So they never did that with you. They were probably just working under the influence of envy and jealousy energies, and they realized that they what happened was that they didn't give you they they kept something to themselves that they were supposed to share with you. Even back then they never shared it with you. They kept it a mystery. They kept in the attempt to keep the mystery alive, they forgot that they were supposed to cultivate some, they hid something from you, and that created tension. um and they just wanted to do this honorable thing. They've been trying to get back in touch with you so that they can give it back to you, so that you can cultivate some sort of abundance. They see the consequences of pulling back. They see the consequences of pulling back, holding back. They see the consequences of doing that. And now that this person has realized how they can resolve this energetically, um, they are now doing that. And you, this energy pocket that's coming from them, uh, that they had hidden all those years ago, that is going to help you cultivate this sudden mysterious abundance for yourself. Let's see what we have with the Mystic Monday Tarot deck. Yeah, it's like a rebirth of this offer. I think like I think they might come and try and woo you, like, romantically, but I don't think they're expecting a relationship or any or something like that. But it's like they're trying to restore some lost romance in between like, it's like I'm hearing that I wasn't romantic enough. I wasn't romantic with you. Why? Like, I should have done that. And now, like, they're just sending you a lot of like charming, sweet, romantic energy. Like, and it's got their face. It's got the real face. It's not like the spell work. It's not that mind programming kind of energy, or like, seeing their face, hearing their voice, remembering those sweet moments. It's really pure. It's really pure. It's like, I think we have both cleared our lenses, uh, and it has been cleared for us by source, God, universe. And like, now I can finally like woo her, or like woo him. This person might have come off as a flirt um, earlier, but like, everybody might have thought that they're a flirt, womanizer, or yeah, if you're a girl, like, you're loose, you're easy. um it's like they're saying that, it was mutual. The love was mutual. We really did love each other. I loved you like pretty intensely. All the times you dreamt about me, you might have dreamt about this person a lot, like, back then when y'all just initially connected, and for years after that, and not making much out of that, because y'all knew that they were charming, and y'all were just thinking that, your subconscious is making up scenarios where y'all come together, uh, even though y'all were like slowly and gradually like moving away from each other in the physical world. Physical contact was dwindling, and that's why your mind is subconscious mind is making up scenarios where both of y'all, like, both of y'all come together somewhere. um there's some kind of manifestation of rebirth of this psychic subconscious like dream state connection happening. It's happening, but I think it's still happening in like the subconscious. There are two timelines. Like, both of your timelines are being merged into one. This this connection is stabilizing. We have the Four of Wands, so this could also be your twin flame divine counterpart. All right, I mean, could be the highest level soulmate, but it's definitely somebody, like, if you're separated, or if the ship between you and your twin flame divine counterpart has ended. Or it could be both. It could be both. Like, you never know with these things. It's weird. But like a hidden energy pocket that's come from your uh ex lover, that the ex that I'm referring to is the in the title is the highest level soulmate. And this maybe that has purged your subconscious, like both your subconscious minds, enough for the two worlds to for you for union. You can finally see, like, it's like once that once it was cleaned off, the spell work, the influence of the spell work, the programming was cleaned off, like, it was broken, it was split, right? something Something that was hidden came to light. Yes, something about your soul came to light, the soul's journey, soul's path. Like, this hermit mode seems very quick, like it didn't take more than a few minutes, or probably a couple of days max. And then Ten of Pentacles, abundance. This is about physical abundance, actual material world abundance. It's like you all knew that there was something lacking in your lives, and suddenly now that you have this energy pocket come given to you given to you by your ex lover, like what they deprived you of, like, this. Yes, it was mutual. Yes, I do still love you, and I always will. That kind of an energy. Like, I have always loved you and always will. Like, no matter what my situation is. giving you that frequency, that energetic information, has just healed you and revived your senses, right? It's a rebirth in abundance. You're like, oh my god, that is the energetic information and energetic data that I was lacking. That's why I was in lack mentality. And now that I have that back, energetic data from my ex, it's like, okay, now I am in abundance consciousness. Right, but it's still taking time with the magician. It's still coming together. It's still coming together. First, it's being broken apart and purged, and then it's coming together. Then it is going to stabilize. Okay, this energy pocket is going to stabilize. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to balance out, right? The temperance card on it's going to take some time. It is happening. This transformation is happening within you. Just surrender this to source. Surrender this information to source directly. The happily ever after. Fortune after difficulty. 10, 10, 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups. The best, the two of the best tens. The other two are a little, oh, scary. But look at that, two of cups. Let's shuffle for the last three cards. Man, what can I tell you? Look at that, the lovers. I was sensing maybe this was someone who spoke to you about the twin flame journey, and then you were like, "How what?" Like you, it just didn't make any sense to you at all that time. It's like there was, it's like there is so much missing physical interaction, verbal interaction between you and this person. It is your ex is so much energy. It's like sometimes it's hard for you to believe that you know this person, and then you all have had something going on. That's why possibly you never took it seriously, the kind of energy that they were sending, this mutual energy. It was difficult for you to believe that it's true, this love is mutual and they really do care about you. They really cherish this connection. They've seen you as their soulmate on their soul's path and soul's journey. You are like their stability, their connection to this state of abundance, this resource, this like infinite resource that comes from the cosmos. And they do feel this connection, and at some point they, your ex did feel that you're one of the top contenders to be the one in their lives. And it's like they really thought that you were the twin flame, um, or they were supposed to be on this journey with you, this twin flame journey with you. But it kind of got jinxed and they got really confused and thrown off in the middle of it all, like when this was happening, when they were, whatever happened between you all, it was very sinister. It was foul play by other people around you. That's what I'm getting, and that's why so much purging, a massive dark night of the soul kind of experience was needed to purge that, a lack mentality, because your connection, both of you were on the twin flame journey and you all met each other. It's like this sudden realization and breakdown of the spell, the spell work around the twin flame. Like the concept of lovers, two people coming together, whatever, even if you don't call it twin flames, like this sorcery and this foul play that is done around two people coming together in love, like instead of it being their choice, it's always influence, like there's some kind of interference always going on continuously. That kind of uh, realization happened, and I think it happens for both of you at the same time. Like both of you realize that, oh my god, I've been going through this twin flame journey all on my own when I had this person in my life, available in my life. And they were hidden. They were hidden all throughout by what? By third party interference. And how did they interfere? They just spoke crap and confused the hell out of us. And I think those people did it knowingly, but it is so nasty, and it is so evil. It's because they couldn't fight the they couldn't fight envy inside them, so they thought it was great just throw it out on you and your life situation and your love story. 144 is it's a very unfair situation. I mean, you are definitely getting the energy back, but like it's like fortune after difficulty. The 10 of pentacles and the 10 of cups, it's like fortune after difficulty, and it's taking you it 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 took such a horrible dark night, like possibly like running your entire life, and doing it very beautifully, very elegantly and gracefully in a dark night of the soul, because it's like under the influence of this foul play, couldn't you couldn't build any anything that was ego, anything that was ego, which is good in a way, but then that must have made you feel like you are completely isolated. And this is both of you. It's like your person, your ex-lover, the highest level soulmate, is saying that they're starting with it's mutual. Whatever you read from here, it's mutual, and the effect, the situation is absolutely matching what you went through, what I went through, and the realization hit us at the same time. So we have had to shoulder the four of one. We've had to shoulder this all on our own when we were supposed to be doing this together. We have been taking the responsibility of keeping material resources, which is time as well, time and energies attached to material things, right? All It was all planted on one head when it could have been done together. Um, yeah, and this was all because of interference, karmic interference. I was like karmics will peddle the seven deadly sins to you, and they painted a picture of you as being lustful, whereas they were actually envious. This is like gaslighting, but it's like they escape it because they gaslighted you in a different category. They didn't, like, technically this is pseudo gaslighting. So you basically painted a false picture of two people who are mutually crazy about each other, right? More excited to face life together. You just like, this is the seven of cups. They just picked one of them, uh for one person, one of the then the other person, they just lied that this person is like this person is like that. And at the same, definitely two people I'm getting, one person on your side and one person on their side, like two people who were close to you, who probably hung out with you while you were dating. They just hated the fact that y'all were getting together, getting this love story of a lifetime. And they uh they spoke some kind of nasty stuff about the either your connection or your coupling. Like, this, I see the person on your side kind of like just being really spiteful and bitter and envious and jealous. And anytime they would discuss your connection with this person, your highest level soulmate, they would be like, there was uncontrollable jealousy. And that was like making you feel so negative about it. Like, hey, you're the one who's always getting in touch with him. You need to put your foot down and then say this and that. Like, something like that, something more aggressive. Like, they were envious and possibly like painting a picture that they were trying to make you be greedy, right? Make you be greedy for this relationship, because they saw some kind of material aspect to this. Whereas you were like, no, it's not material. It's just like we really like talking to each other. It feels really magical. It's not about their achievements or my achievements or my money earning capabilities, or their money earning capabilities. And what I'm sensing, like, when when you all were split apart, like physically, your ability to generate this might have gone out of your hands as well. Like, up until that point, possibly you were able to make this very easily. Like, you were directly connected, always connected to the source of abundance and things like that. And for a while, that and for at that point, when you all were finally broken apart, and on their side, I see this person like telling lies about you to them, that you're probably like sleeping around with a lot of people. So their friend was telling them that you're sleeping around with a lot of people, and like, it's like they cheated on you. Like, you're the embodiment of lost. And somebody else might have they might have the person on their side also may have spoken to you about, like, them being a player or something like that. Or they just everybody always painted a picture of them being a player. I'm getting something about them being a player, but there is such soft energies coming from them, such soft energies coming from them. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Magician, we have the Hermit, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, Lovers. And then the harsh energies that they they've put an end to are like the Three of Swords, Son of Cups, the Tower, and Death. Like, I think they want to show up suddenly in your life and like make a demonstration to you of the the correction that has happened. It's like, y'all need to demonstrate to each other, y'all need to meet and demonstrate to each other that this has been corrected. Man, like, very terrible. Like, this is so terrible. So y'all got y'all got on the influence of some chaos magic, and now I'm feeling like it was, let's see if it was purposely done. I'm gonna get right away for all the three sections, and then we're gonna get clarifications. Hierophant, the manipulated, uh they set in chaos because y'all were destined to get married to each other. Y'all were destined to get married to each other. Ten of Cups here. Will you look at that? King of Cups clarifying the Queen of Cups. The King and Queen of Love. They put a block in that. They put a block in that. It was done on purpose. I can actually recollect the face on my side and the face on their side very clearly when it comes to my situation, which is similar. I do channel energies, which have to make my tarot readings authentic, which connect with me and my life situation. Um, so most of my readings resonate with my own personal life situation, and I it's energies. I read energies and I translate energies. So the scenarios that I'm describing, like, it might be some other scenario as well. All right, so uh but for me, I know which scenario it is, and that's what I'm describing based on that scenario. But if you are resonating with this, that means there is something that in here for you, like something similar. But if it is not resonating, please don't try and make it yours, because I then it becomes a false accusation on people, like, because this is a very profound discovery. I remember feeling this shock, this tower moment. I felt like both sides of my brain was like getting bombarded, like, with information, like, for about 4 days and 4 nights about this. And it was all energetic because we had already discussed how his friend had lied to him that I was I, I was I was going out with his friend, um, and I was interested in his friend and not him. And then we spoke about this, and he was utterly shocked. And I was definitely shattered as well. But that was just heartbreak, and I think we healed that, we purged that, and it took some time. I think it took about 9 years, for 9 years, 8 or 9 years, or 7 years, 7 years. Yeah, about 7 years. It took us to get over it, and now, like, completely get over it, restore our senses, and get some balance in the material aspects of our life, like, do a lot of soul searching. It threw us into soul searching, intense soul searching, and trying to understand what a family, as soon as I said that, like, the lover's card, and what is marriage, and what is stability, what is, like, what is this state of stability and union, like, in within the soul. What is the soul's path, like, in today's reading, why I am reading that scenario and the energy is coming from that this scenario in my life experience, is an experience to do with love, a love situation, is because I wanted to see if it is completely resonating. Yes, it is completely resonating. um I mean, sure, the bridge is not as efficient, like, It is slightly, I wouldn't even say a whole degree lesser than the bridge, the I mean the quantum entangled bridge with my divine counterpart. But it's literally like a, it's like a replica of that. It's like a prototype, it's a proxy of that. It's like monad proxy. Like we were supposed to have this experience in our life. I mean, we weren't supposed to have this experience in our life. We, that is what is, um what, that's the difference between the connection, the highest soulmate connection, highest level soulmate connection, and the connection of the divine counterpart. You know, no matter how horrible it the situation gets, sometimes between you and your divine counterpart, you're like, you know, but you know what, we had to go through this. We, you just know that you had to go through this, and you would never ever, like, you would just know that it is mutual between you. You don't even need tarot cards, like, you know, you pull out tarot cards to be just like fascinated with tarot cards and how tarot cards like pick up energies so well. It's not about, like, you know, you just, whenever you're picking cards for your divine counterpart situationship, it's like, "Oh, I knew it, tarot is awesome." Like, you know, you're cross-checking tarot cards. Right? And but with like the highest level soulmate, like the tarot cards are actually telling you a story about the energies that are at play. And the tarot cards are telling me that this is mutual. This the love that you, like, the knowing that you, I mean, the tarot cards are telling you that you all have to know that you all were destined to be uh, married to each other. This was your destiny, like the Hermit card and the Ten of Pentacles. And you all probably now will get that, the energy that was interfered with, tempered with, right? For, I think, I mean, 10 years, at least a decade. Like, it's like you all could have gotten married like a decade ago, but because of this chaos work, spell work that was done, y'all were deprived of that. A decade of companionship, like Ten of Cups and Two of Cups is literally decade of companionship, building a family together. Y'all coming together, that a death spell was put on, y'all coming together in love and in stable, like, it, this looks like, you know, a, it's like power couple dynamics. Like, you as a couple together would have, like, would have been like put in a museum of soulmate couples or soulmates. And then you would have gone ahead and met your divine counterpart, like how I did eventually meet my counterpart. But I'm thinking that, you know, for these 10 years, like, if I would have had this person in my life, I mean, this is the kind of energy I would have had all throughout my life. But what I had was this stupid shit, like, you know, the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. This piercing in my heart, thinking that, uh like, my highest level soulmate, he was supposed to be my soulmate, he's the one, like, you know, who started distancing away from me, me, and never thought that somebody else created a rift between us. And 10 years, 10 or more years later, like, I'm realizing that, okay, it was somebody else. And for 10 years, like, literally, I could have been in this beautiful relationship, and that just grew exponentially. Like, now, like, this person, these it started with this person. It started with this person. Like, these people did, like, this chaos magic to break you all apart. It's not, I don't know why I'm getting a strong feeling that this might be the twin flame, or both of y'all are on the twin flame journey. Like, both of y'all would have eventually met your divine counterparts, even if y'all were married to each other. And then that would have been like, I'm getting a very mature and sorted, stable energy here with the Four of Wands and the Hermit card. Let's get one right away for the Magician. The Devil, look at that, like sorcery. There was a curse put on this love, this coupling, like a binding curse. It's like they put a binding spell on you and this person, and that's why it felt very weird. There was this other energy of this, some, it's like a very sinister energy coming through. Like, there's somebody put a binding spell on y'all, and like wanted to see y'all together, but completely, like, jealous of it and envious of it. Like, it's like, yeah, they were saying that, yeah, we want you to be together, you all should be together, it's a perfect man, you should be together. But their intentions were really bad. Like, they were very, very envious, and y'all understood that they were speaking out of envy and jealousy, like completely, and complete envy and jealousy. Oh my god, yeah, it was, the intention was to break y'all apart, and definitely cause somebody to lose their life. Definitely cause somebody to lose your life. So make sure that you'll never have this, never have this holy matrimony. Get to this scenario, that spell put on, a binding spell put on both of y'all, and a death spell put on the love frequency that y'all held for each other. This could have been one of those last traditional marriages, uh traditional marriages of our generation, that was healthy. But this external influence, like, shattered that as well, shattered that as well, that aspect. And I'm feeling the Holy Spirit very, very upset. Somebody cursed y'all, separated you, separated the two of you. Like, they put the entire world uh in between you. or they say they took advantage of possibly the distance between you, or the differences between you, maybe yeah, uh difference. It could be age difference, it could be uh career differences, or family differences, nationality differences. You all might come from different cultures, races, religious differences, because we had the Hierophant here earlier, so it could be religious differences. So they could have used your emotions, and they could have seen that the connection, both of y'all were quite in madly in love with each other, but you all were not expressing how crazy or in love in a good way y'all were for each other. Um, but but these people kept like trying to push y'all together, only to break y'all apart, only to break y'all apart. These people kept pushing y'all together only to break y'all apart, so that y'all go through such a massive heartbreak that you lose control, lose confidence, lose the ability to laugh, lose the ability to be happy. All of this your person is realizing as well, even if they might not be watching the tarot reading. um they might be realizing it well, as like, this is, they're allowing themselves to say this to themselves finally, like, yes, it was really shattering when I realized that I had lost the chance, even back then, so many years ago, like, chance to be with the one that I love so much. I was really shattering. Like, it's a tower moment here with the death card. Like, they had lost, like, literally, it was like they had lost the will to live. I mean, it's not that they turned suicidal, or perhaps yes, like, losing the will to live. It's like borderline suicidal. It's not all totally unheard of. And the friend on their side kept like piercing in the interference, or like, yeah, the hype. Like, you'll always knew that the people are interfering. People are interfering. Y'all had y'all had you'll always have an opportunity to, y'all had multiple opportunities. Y'all always intuitively, y'all always knew, like, y'all always had that impulse. Y'all always had that impulse to go and like express your feelings to each other. Y'all always had that impulse, many times, many times. But there was always some interference energy. It is the spell work, this chaos spell work, that this binding spell work. This is this um debt to your mutual love spell work that was done, like, this the chaos magic that was done, the spell work, the programming, we had the hierophant earlier, so the cultural religious programming that was done. This third energy kept interfering, and your closest friends made sure that it will constantly interfere. Somebody was actually physically interfering, either the person on your side, or the friend on your side, the false friend on your side or the false friend on their side was continuously interfering step by step. Every time they knew that you all were going to come towards each other and express your love, this third energy kept interfering. This person kept interfering. It's like this third party situation was there was no situation. There was literally no situation. They were spying. This friend was continuously spying. They did not want this to happen. Like they wanted your person, your person's friend, your highest level soulmate's friend wanted your your soulmate to be in constant despair. The only reason that they were their friend, that was they wanted to hold them back. They wanted to have a grip on their destiny, their good fortune, their luck, or whatever. Like, there's a reason why the 10 of Pentacles is getting clarified by the Four of Pentacles, right? They wanted to hold off your person's material world resources. They wanted to control them. The devil is also of control, and this person must have gotten involved in some. They must have done some magic, because the Magician card is coming up again. They did some mind control magic, definitely, like in magic as well as mind control stuff. They definitely did some like binding spell, so that your soulmate would feel bound to telling them everything, sharing everything with them, bound to them in some kind of contract, like, a friendship contract, like a karmic contract. They couldn't shake this friend of theirs. Even you couldn't shake this friend of theirs, possibly. But if I compare that to my situation, I couldn't shake this friend off, and I still couldn't. Like, this person continuously kept doing it, and they kept like showing up online, like, these are swords online, like, doing some kind of continuously sending me material which was very, very nasty, like would put me in a very uh would put some really gross energies into my mind. Like, this person was psychologically grossing me out constantly, whenever they had a feeling that me and my soulmate would get together. Like, it's showing up so clearly in the cards. I don't mean to overshare, but if anybody's going through this situation and listening to this video, I want to tell you that this has happened, like actually happened to me. So, like, y'all should, if this is resonating with you, y'all should take this seriously, because y'all have seriously been deprived of something that was very beautiful. Y'all were driven away from each other constantly by this interfering evil friend on their side. And they had support on your side as well. They had some support on your side. There was a friend on your side as well who helped them do this, inflict this. um, Both their friend and your friend had you, both of you, in a binding spell. Like, their friend bound them to them, and your friend bound you to them. And then uh, that spell work was done, and then they painted a picture that your person was a player. They painted a picture to your person that you were a player, and you were cheating on them with their best friend. And your friend was basically saying that they are not interested in you. You are chasing after them. They're making you look like a loser for chasing them, and they are too good to be true. They're a dreamy person, like, with the Queen of Cups here and the King of Cups. And they basically put a death spell on your love story. on your love story. They put a death spell on your love story and sent you all, drove you all away from each other with other people who were completely undeserving, other people who would become baggage for you in your entire life. They drove you towards people who would become energetic baggage on you, and y'all have this this broke apart. This tower was a moment y'all broke apart. Y'all did not know why are y'all so devastated. Why have y'all lost the will to live? And because y'all had lost the will to live, like the uh, the normal thing is that y'all like were borderline suicide. Your mind was borderline suicidal, and you're like, but why am I like thinking borderline suicidal thoughts? So that was the psychological manipulation that uh, these people were doing, like like online, like sending you probably material which was subliminally, like there were subliminal frequencies in them that were driving you crazy and continuously making you remember or dream of each other in very negative and intense, like very urgent, like war-like, scenarios constantly. They did some kind of dream magic. They projected a lot of nightmares, like random nightmares possibly. uh because I remember I was telling my soul highest level soulmates friend a long time ago. I just recollected it. Like I was telling him that, you know what, I'm having horrible dreams, and I was continuously in touch with my soulmates best friend, because his best friend kept telling me that they have been sent away. They have been sent away, and they won't be able to talk to you. That's why I'm coming. I am talking to you. I'm around. They said that my soulmate had asked them to talk to me and find out if I am doing okay. That might have been true, but I don't remember my soulmate ever being that type of a person. If they wanted to talk, if they wanted to find out, they would always I'm now I know, like and now I know for sure that they would have approached me. He would have approached me, right? So this person, so I was telling him, like, it's I'm fine, it's just that I'm not sleeping that well, and I'm getting too many nightmares, and I was in like a war zone, like I was getting bombarded by missiles. And you know what he said? He said to me, it was your it it is your guy, like he's the one. And I was like, if he sent me to check, if he sent you to check up on me, why would why would I be dreaming about him in a nightmare where he's trying to bomb me? You understand? And this is a one-off incident that I remember, like, because I used to share with a lot of people the kind of weird and bizarre nightmares that I get, like when I was younger, I would definitely get many adventurous and weird and bizarre um, dreams. But somewhere around the age of 21, they started turning into horrible nightmares. And 2022 was the beginning of the worst. And that's why I was trying to tell people that, this is not normal. This is not normal. And uh, my 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 soulmate's best friend was the only one who ever blamed it on someone else. So now I understand that that was foul play. And he would his best friend would constantly send me like really vulgar forwards, jokes, and things like that. And that continued on for many many years. And finally, when I realized, and one of my exes, uh, uh, I remember him saying that, which guy like keeps calling you which every day. I mean, he said that I'm not jealous or anything, but I get a very nasty feeling. I don't even know who it is, like, but I get a very nasty feeling. And I just stopped. But it didn't take me too long. I trusted that ex that time, like, and his judgment when it came to negative energies and toxic energies. Even though I didn't know that it was negative energies, toxic energies that time, I was like, if he's saying, if he is feeling so ick about it, and he doesn't even know if it's a girl or a boy or whatever, and it's not about jealousy, it just gets like horrible. And I checked those messages and the timing of the phone call, and I was like, this is very weird. And so I went and blocked him everywhere, because I was completely like under the impression that me and my soulmate were never going to talk with each other, never ever going to talk with each other. That's how much distance he had managed to put in between us, right? The two of ones, that is how much the entire world full of distance, like, in between the two of us. And now, like, just a couple of days ago,
It's 4 o'clock.
like, I like fully accepted that there is a very close friend on my side who also inflicted this similar damage. I mean, they worked together, and now all of that is coming back to me, all of that information is coming back to me. It is slowly and gradually coming back to me, on what my friend did. It's always easy to blame somebody else's friend, um, because you are so blinded, because something that is close to you, you don't see, but something that's at a distance to you, you're able to see it, right? But, like, now, energetically, this missed opportunity of being with each other, or sharing this love for like at least 2 decades, right? 2 decades. We have 10 here, at least 2 decades, or close to 2 decades, right? Like, missing out on that opportunity because of this foul play. But that you know what you are getting, how can I say this, like, you're getting that energy entirely crystallized, like you're getting this just like big pocket of energy, like that, just like sent to you, like it's coming like from a gift from the universe, like it's coming through. Let's check what that is about, because this section is about that, like what you're getting it back to, like, it's like in the movie Interstellar. Imagine, like, he gets to go back in time and live his his, his life with his daughter, and, like, as well, after having, like, gone and done the exploration of the mystery and cultivated this abundant situation, sustainability for humanity and things like that, and then somehow he finds another wormhole that connects him to, like, or a parallel reality in the Tesseract. So imagine, like, a parallel reality, an alternate reality was created when this happened, and now that reality is shutting down, because both of y'all are, if y'all haven't connected, y'all will connect each other very happily, in like a very happily ever after, like, kind of situation. But y'all yeah, there's a coming together. It might not be romantic. I'm saying that, it might not be romantic. It might just be like a fortune after difficulty. Fortunately, after decades of difficulty, we are able to talk to each other in a very friendly manner, because we have managed to stabilize our polarities, the masculine and feminine, the negative and the positive, the light and the dark within us. We're in internal union, right? We have embraced the the mystical nature of our twin flame journey, the soul's journey that we are on. right? So y'all have that foundation, and no matter how many tower moments y'all have, y'all have no matter how much tension has going on, it's like time and again you've made that demonstration that you are sustaining yourself throughout all of this, and very gracefully, very beautifully. It's like you get more abundant and abundant and abundant and abundant all throughout. And now that you all have become very confident, it's like y'all will meet each other as equals, unbreakable, because you're in complete permanent union on your own, right, within yourself. So you'll know none of this can happen. So that alternate dimension, alternate reality that happened because y'all couldn't be together the 2 decades or so, it's getting shut down, right? It's getting shut down. That world, that reality is getting shut down. And like energy doesn't go anywhere, like information, unless and until it's put through a black hole, it'll change. It's like that pocket of information and that energy from that world is coming, and it's just for the two of you. It's like it's getting put here, it's getting put here. It's time, like, the wheel of fortune, that reality is shut down, and that energy is coming in and being given to you here. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Justice card. It's balanced out. Like, this is cosmic justice. This is how the universe brings about justice. You are, and it's a pentacle. It's a pentacle. So it is actually going to happen in practical reality. Like, it is going to have a physical consequence. Like, you are going to get a lot of money, like, money. All you are going to get, um all the money that was deprived, all the abundance that was deprived, like the opportunity to cultivate abundance, that, like, which was mysteriously shrouded for these couple of decades, that all of those opportunities are just going to be presented to you, and like swift, fast, like really fast. You probably were deprived of being in a great relationship, like you were deprived of building your own family, right? And now that's suddenly going to come about for you. Your happily ever after is going to come about for you. It's not just money, it's like sustainability, right? The tension goes away and sustainability comes about, and the universe is saying time to make a demonstration. The universe is like, I'm going to make sure that this energy is directly transferred to you. It is time. It's all happening in cosmic time, right? Cosmic time, divine time, line. And if we were to do the physics, theoretical physics and mathematics related to that, and build a mathematical proof for this theory in physics, we would literally come to a proof, a mathematical proof. And I know this because we live in a mathematical reality, mathematical universe, mathematical multiverse, right? So if we find a mathematical proof, if we try to derive a mathematical proof, we will come to it. We will come to a conclusion. We will find, and we it might take us the rest of our life, but we will come to a mathematical proof of this theory that I'm talking about right now, this reading. And I think I'm going to, like, make sure that I download this video or something like that. Look at that, like, new beginning. I'm just pulling the cards. I don't even need to shuffle anymore. Like, look at that. Lost opportunity, justice. I wanted to put this here, but let's do that. Ace of Pentacles, time, This is for the lovers. This is for the lost opportunity. Can you see? Four of Cups, lost opportunity. You're getting information for the new beginning, and the ability, the energy to take charge of the new reality, taking the energy. And you, it's like our, in our realm, in our world, in our dimension, whatever it is, like our thing, right? We have to take action if we want to manifest anything. And the magician card is coming up twice. You have to take the action. You have to wait for divine timing and cosmic order and all of that. But like when it is told to you that this is it, you're getting that deprived energy back to you. It is time to take the frigging action. It is. And you believe me, it's a new beginning, a brand new beginning. You don't know anything about this. Like really, you don't know anything about this. Uh, this kind of power. It's not possible that y'all would have that we would have any information of how this kind of thing works out. Like you getting the entire information of a happily ever after from an alternate reality into yours, just like that, because you worked on yourself, on your soul's path and on your soul's journey, and you've been taking action. And now is the time to really take the action, because you're getting something back for yourself. This is a beautiful reading. You're gonna have to take the action back on your happily ever after. I just wanted to go running around the living room a little bit, like very happy. But I'm going to obviously finish the reading. I want to drink a little bit of water, which I'm going to have to get from the kitchen, since this is for my spirit guides. For my spirit guides, a glass, if you can see the glass of water. And let's start clarifying. Also, like I saw, we had the lovers here, and I saw the lovers card uh, two more times, and it was there once of while I was uh, in my hand, and I didn't notice it, and it was there for a very long time. So this might have this scenario, this energy of like y'all being like karmic interference and people like keeping y'all apart. This entire scenario might have might repeat or might have already repeated with your divine counterpart. Yes. And you and your counterpart were like, okay, obviously this had to happen because it has happened before. Why not now? Obviously, this is the divine. This, you know, my divine counterpart. You're the one for me. Obviously, so it was going to happen because it's happened before, right? The lovers card showing up twice. It's like, you know, it's like it's happened before, and it's happened again, or it's about to happen when you meet your divine counterpart. But if you still not met your divine counterpart, now that this energies come through this parallel reality, there's a possibility, yeah, with yes, there's a possibility that it will be brand new and you won't have to face this. But I did face the same energy when I met my divine counterpart, right? So it was the same. So much of it was same. So much of it was same. They kind of resemble each other a lot as well. uh, it's like I always felt like my soulmate's energy was like always looming over me in the initial phases when me and my divine counterpart met. Look at that, lovers. What did I say? It is bound to repeat. but let it repeat. Even if you've got this other this energy, this deprived energy coming through, and you haven't met your divine counterpart, let this repeat with your divine counterpart. Because when things happen with your divine counterpart that are unfair on you, they'll basically get purged out of your soul's journey system completely. Anything that happens with your divine counterpart is always like a blessing, always the ultimate blessing. Like, even if you'll scream bloody murder at each other in the middle of everyone and everything, you'll come back home with a big grin on your face. You'll be crying because obviously y'all said horrible words to each other and things like that. But but then, you'll be happy. You'll be like, great, great, now something awesome is going to happen. Something horrible just went away, and that is just that awesome thing that happened, that something horrible went away. So it's like with your divine counterpart is literally, there is like, okay, this had to happen for greatness. So if it's happened with your divine counterpart, let allow it, because something very ancient, toxic, heavy, that used to be the usual thing previously, but no more. Like the karmic past, the phase where we had to learn about karma, karma school ended at the end of the year 2022. It's done. Separation ended completely, because we are in 2023, which is the year of union energies, and they're here to stay forever, for good. Right? We have the wheel of fortune here. Okay, let's start clarifying. What do I want to clarify first? Of course, the Queen and King of Cups, Queen and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Cups. One last shuffle, if nothing. Ooh, yep. Oh, this is like, this is saying that you all have done this, like, all your lifetimes. I mean, you all have been together. You all have been married and in love and together, and you all lived very long lifetimes as well. Um, all throughout your. So this is confirmation that this is your highest level soulmate. This is not your divine counterpart, or this is not just any soulmate. This is your highest level soulmate. Um, let's clarify the magician and the devil. Okay, look, magician card. Like every lifetime, like y'all would meet when y'all were very young. It would all go perfect. Your life would be awesome. Y'all would, like, there would be a demonstration after demonstration of like this power couple dynamic, and the celebrity couple energy dynamic, and you're always so used to this lifetime, or every single lifetime. um Possibly star seeds, both of you. So this is your first incarnation on earth, possibly. Yeah, both of you. So y'all are like, what the hell? And life spans outside, in other dimensions, other galaxies, more evolved galaxies, right? Star seeds come from. Lifespans are even longer than Earth lifespans, and it, like, there's like this soul ancestry. This couple is like in the records, Akashic records of ancestral couple. Right, but let's see, what is this plutonic element? All right. Oh, okay. Let's clarify the magician and the devil. Look at that. They got you stuck in a web. They got you stuck in a web, isolated, so that you could be easy targets. You could be easy targets for these devastating energies that were coming through. It's like the matrix. It's like the matrix as well as the karmic energy, devil energy, trying to force you, corner the two of you, like in the center of everything. Like y'all might have felt like the center of attention, all at the center of trouble, massive trouble, like all of these calamities that have happened in the world, all of these crashes that happened in the world. Somehow, like you were always there, not responsible for it, but you were always there witnessing the karmic energy, as well as the matrix made sure that you were there, like you were technologically, like y'all were like targeted individuals. If y'all have not come across this, like please look up targeted individuals. Look up targeted individuals. They were trying to erase your files. 404, 404 on the clock, like 404 is the error file not found. This person, these people, like this person, these best friend people, the one on your side as well as your soulmate side, they were trying to get you into trouble. Their intentions were this. They were manifesting, they were speaking this into your life, and they did it over 8 years at least. They did it over 8 years continuously. And I'm getting a feeling that they were working together. They wanted you all dead. I'd said it earlier on in the reading, there was definitely a death spell done on your love, like your on your love. That means love. I started off this reading with saying that you cultivate love, right? The frequency of love, and that becomes your soul, the energy that resonates with your soul. You cultivate that frequency when you are born as a human being, right? You have to do it from scratch because you have to use your mind to do it, right? That's why the matrix, and the old ways, the ancestor, the karmics, ancestral karma, karmic energy keeps on trying to get you stuck in some web and manipulate your mind and things like that, right? Get you stuck in some money situation, financial situation, like you have to marry this one for money, you have to you have to go to college for this, like you have to do the job, you have to do this business. And then uh, uh, in the new age, like your best friends are like using, like continuously speaking negativity about the person that you are shining with, right? You might have had multiple suitors, both of you, but the one that you shine with the most, and the one who is the most fancy, like they wished that both of your files were deleted. Basically, y'all would become anonymous. Like your best friends at that time wished y'all dead, not actually physically dead, but literally physically alive, being tortured, like you're stuck somewhere, stuck in this world, and your files lost, like your credibility lost, your happiness lost, your love lost, like your ultimate love life and situation and relationship. And they wanted to see you struggling and coping, trying to cope with being alive without the love of your life. um, let's clarify the death card and the tower card. This death spell thing that they did, it's like they threw you out of your, like they destroyed everything. Look at these two people. they, was, they threw you out, and they made it look like some calamity struck and you jumped out on your own. They wanted you to be sad forever and lose everything in the sadness and despair. And they knew it that they would manage at least 8 to 10 years of horrible misery and sadness, and possibly more. Like, what is 10 years, what is 20 years? 20 years of your life you spend in sadness and despair of not being with your soulmate, your highest level soulmate at that, and when you all had already met them. And um having to forget them, uh, having to think that they are dead to you, like dead to the world, at the same time hoping but nothing for like hoping for nothing but peace, and hoping to hear from them a little bit, like make hoping that they have this love in life, like even if it is not with you, is somebody else, and hope they're free to do whatever it is that they want to do in life and flourish. I like hope God always gives them the best of everything, like in spite of like you feeling like they're dead to you, dead to the world and dead to you, because y'all was separated, right? And this death spell was put on you, and your files are basically deleted, but y'all knew that both of y'all were still alive, but constantly also feeling that what if suddenly I hear one day that the my soulmate is dead, and even they were feeling the same thing. By the way, I want to remind you again that whatever I'm reading and I'm saying it is mutual. They also felt the same. They are also seeing you in the same way as you are seeing them. The Queen of Cups is about mutual, and the Two of Cups is here twice. Four of Swords is here twice. It's like your friends spoke, like your best friends, both of them spoke over a span of 8 years, things that made you all feel in danger about being around each other. There's some danger by being around each other. Let's clarify the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands. This is just like them creating a distance between you, both of you, even though they knew that this companionship is forever. It's bound. It's like the Four of Wands is like holy matrimony. They knew it. They knew it, that these people are inseparable, and that is what they wanted to achieve. They wanted to achieve separation. And they wanted to drill that even further, like that dagger even further. They wanted you like miserable and sad, both of you miserable and sad. And well, okay, I got three cards. That is too many, but I'm gonna pick them up, and I'm gonna clarify the other cards as well. Yeah, like okay, so every time every time they your both your best friends saw them coming towards you, even though it was like really challenging, but like the second that they sensed that they were coming towards you, they would do something to separate you. They would do something to separate you. Every single time, relentlessly. Even now, they're still at it. Even now, but now, like the spell is broken, and there is no chance of reviving that soul, because those templates have ended. It's like y'all have magical abilities now. Your spirit has been upgraded, and their souls uh, are going to be deleted. Their files, what they did to you, is going to come go back to them three times three. This is basic, like of doing spell work and things like that. And over 8 years, if they actively participated and somebody continued doing that as well, holding those that envy within their hearts for 2 decades, that three times three means the soul is up for deletion. So they're gonna face soul loss, basically. Soul loss. So three times three is nine, isn't it? nine times over. So basically, this person relentlessly tried to get in touch with you, to reach you, relentlessly tried to reach you. Forget about what they did, but your soulmate will always, your highest level soulmate is always trying to come uh towards you with love, no matter how difficult it was. They how No matter how challenging it is, like, they've always like been so mesmerized by you, and they've just wanted to the like probably pucker up with you, cuddle with you, snuggle with you, and say sweet nothings with you, laugh with you, hear you talk, or just keep talking to you while you listen or while you're sleeping. And and to share those moments and those chats and talk. They're like, I'm ready to climb this uh I know I can do this challenge. I know I can, but I don't think that they reached that uh, height, because a distance was, or a delay was put in between them. Not as many. They did not succeed every single time they tried, and then they had to go back and try again and try again and try again. Um, then they're gonna try again as well. I mean, see, of course, it's up to you. Like, if you don't want to, see, they're going to continuously try, though. Hermit card and the High Priestess. Let's clarify the Hermit card and the High Priestess. They're always going to try all throughout their life. They're always going to try and reconnect with you and talk with you and chat with you, no matter how difficult it is. No matter what stage you all are in life. It's not because it's not just because of all of this foul play and things like that. Even if the foul play wouldn't have been done, they would have still tried. Even if you all were, yeah. uh a lot of heavy mental energy when it comes to this portion of your soul's journey. A lots of mental energy, lots of mental energy, not yours, definitely planted in by other people. Like your relationship with your soulmate, that portion of your soul's journey in this lifetime was literally attacked by all the evil forces. Not just the seven deadly sins, it's like the nine sins. uh like there are two more to the seven deadly sins. I read it somewhere. So, like, they tried everything, man. They tried everything. And it's the worst part is your best friend, the people who were saying that they are your best friends, they took it up to do this. Your soul's journey was attacked by using your relationship with your highest level soulmate. And y'all would have faced, like, even though this was mental energy, like, mind games, mind attacks, right? Your soul is like the high priestess and the hermit. Your soul would have gone in under multiple shocks, like so many shocks. I'm feeling, if you're resonating with this, I'm really sorry that you had to go through it. but but it's like, because both your souls were like very, very powerful knights, and y'all have like super um magical, like y'all can wield the spirit. Spirit is in everything, right? We have the Holy Spirit. We have a spirit in, why do we say touch wood? Because there's spirit in the wood, and you're asking touch wood, like wood, the spirit of wood, to there's spirit in everything, right? And nothing, right? So your souls are really powerful. You all are like the magi's, the magicians, the wizards, the sorcerers and sorceresses. um, you'll connect with the world of spirit so strongly and so easily. And it did make it very difficult because the mental energy was so horrible. You'll probably had years and years of sleepless nights and nightmares, and just not getting an opportunity to rest or sleep well and all of that. uh, and at the same time, like, having this duty to bring balance and harmony and keep the spirit world activities going on, connecting with the spirit world and things like that, must have taken a lot of toll on you. But now I know that it is easing down. It is definitely easing down. Everything is becoming so much better and easier and quicker. No more, no more. Like, okay, so let's say four pentacles and the 10 of pentacles. There is something that has a grip on your finances, that has you keep you thinking small. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so we have the Son of Pentacles and somebody spying on you. Like, I don't think you have good security around your payment portals, or like, somebody knows your money matters, and they know that you or your person have like some material or resources, some perks. Y'all actually might not have like uh access to too much money right now, but y'all have like kind of resources and privileges. And that's why somebody's like, there are people who are continuously spying on you, continuously spying on you, and all they want to do is like, steal petty cash from you, get petty cash from you. And this can come from anywhere, through anything, like, scammers, people get petty cash, steal petty cash from you one way or the other. They just want to take away from your happiness. Like, it might be like, let's say 10 rupees or something like that. It's a small amount, but like it'll be like, oh my god, it's so annoying. Like, but somebody like took 10 rupees. I mean, I lost 10 rupees to something. It's something like that. Like, they they are always looking for an opportunity to steal some like some material. It might not even not be money, like, something that you're fond of. They might hog it, like they might take it away, they might hide it, like, they might, like, then you don't get to use it for like a few months or 6 months or something like that, like, similar to that. It's very disgusting, but yes, it is happening. It's like, it's typical of targeted individuals. If you resonate as a targeted individual, then this could be you. um this could be your and yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like they are unable to understand. Look at that, the Spy card, that is the Daughter of Swords, right? The Page of Swords is facing complete, it's a different perspective altogether. The Son of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, is like spiritual duty. It is also a card that represents the knight errant or the ghoul prince. um, it is beyond life, it is about death. Like, the spiritual journey. Y'all are like masters of the dark night of the soul and holding it all together, even during the worst sort of dark night of the soul, or even life experiences. um, right? They don't understand that y'all work hard even to the worst times, and that is what gives you that credit, the spiritual credit. That is what you're working on. You're working on abundance, not the number, the value, the monetary value of your uh, uh, material resources. Like you might not have anything on your name, but you are just abundant. You get what you need and more. It's provided for without you even asking. That is spiritual credit, and that is abundance. You have nothing to show that I have, like, a $1 billion worth of this. Where's the proof? I have no proof to show, but I know I feel $1 billion are there with me in credit, in abundance. And unless and until I feel that I'm going to have something to do with that $1 billion dollars, I am not going to open my mouth and take that money, or and try to get any proof, stated proof, official proof for it. Like, I if I need $1 billion to do something incredible, to create something incredible, when I am ready, that's when I will say that, okay, let me gather some proof that I have this available to me. Let me go and research. That is when I'm going to open my mouth and go and do that. But till then, you just keep doing your spiritual journey. You're just walking, and they're not even looking in that direction. They're looking in a completely different direction. What are they going to find? They're just going to keep getting annoyed. They're going to think that you're part of some secret society, and that and the secret society is going to think that you are, like, somebody that they can, keep on surveilling and recruit you or something like that. So, like, targeted individuals have, like, a very rock in a hard place kind of situation. But we are getting out of it. The Four Swords clarified by the Four Swords and Magician clarified the Nine of Cups. Six of Cups, like, okay, yeah. All the wishes that you, like when I said, remember when I said that this alternate reality has been shut down, and that entire information, it's basically gone up to source. And the Four of Swords is basically you connecting to source, surrendering to your mind to source, and it's connected to source, and you're drawing information, and you're basically getting your wish fulfillment back. You're getting your wish fulfillment. It's you will live your life as a, like, you will have energies available to you, uh that are going to going forward, like, from after this reading, or after you're done listening to this reading, you're going to have energies available to you that you can live your life with with the experience of having lived this happily ever after so far with your highest level soulmate. The Three of Swords now becomes healing. So literally, there's going to come a point where, like, let's say after 10 months, 10 months, or the 10th month of this year, let's say October, the 1010 portal, right? During the 1010 portal, you are, it's going to be erased from your mind. This entire thing is going to be erased from your mind, and you are going to live a life, and everything around your life is going to be as if you lived a happily ever after with your soulmate, even if nothing changes in your, like, material world reality. But that is what you will live, like, you will show up as on the 10th of October 2023. You can make a note of this and see if it's true. If y'all are watching this reading afterwards, y'all can go back and probably recollect 10th of October 2023. So let's just say, like, you and your soulmate don't get together, right, in a relationship. Let's say y'all don't get, but But in this new life, let's say you get married in the next next year. Let's say you get married after the 1010 portal, right? All of this, the trauma from this, the negativity from this, the toxicity from this will have nothing. Like it will mean nothing. It'll have absolutely it'll be rewritten. It will be rewritten into great information of how to be a great spouse, how to be great in relationship, how to have a great family structure, and all of that. You will have the knowledge and experience and information of that. But let's say if you get married next month, you will still till the 10th of October 2023, you will still be functioning under these energies, right? The memory of these energies, and while they're getting healed. So you could be slightly unfair on your partner, even if it's your divine counterpart, or just another normal soulmate, or whatever. If you all get together till the 10th and portal, this healing would be enhanced. If you meet after the 10th and portal, do see a chance that you all might get into a relationship, or you all would, yeah, you all would get into a relationship. Or it's like after the 10th and portal, if you all come together, it's just like it's going to be like, y'all will speak, y'all will tell. If y'all already have another partner, another romantic partner, even if you're with your divine counterpart, you will end up telling your divine counterpart that, hey, my highest level soulmate is always going to be a part of my life, and I'm always going to be friends with them, and I'm always going to be in touch with them. um and you will see that with because of the amount of healing energy that you all will have gathered, your divine counterpart will take it up, like whoever you're with will take it up, like they will be fine with it, they will be okay with it. I mean, there'll be no insecurity, jealousy, or too much explanation needed. Basically getting the past back. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Two of Wands. Yeah, it's changing, definitely. It's like a brand new destiny moving forward. You're gonna feel the effects of this energy in the next 2 weeks. In the next 2 weeks, 2 months, next 2 weeks or 2 months, not even 2 years, 2 weeks, and or to maximum 2 months, depending on how much of a course correction is needed in your physical world reality, and so that your emotional state could be enhanced. Let's clarify the the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it's it's time. It's time for you to be in a proper relationship. It's still unclear to me if this relationship is between It's time for you to get literally marriage is on the cards for someone. It's time for you. It's divine timing for marriage. I still don't know whether this is with the highest level soulmate, or your divine counterpart, but like, you're gonna have a marriage. You're gonna have you're gonna have the proper marriage and a lot of love and union and harmony. There's three of swords here. Like, the situation, it's just showing up to say that all of the situations that could cause this three of swords have ended. Have ended. Like, these karmic ties have ended. Wherever all of the karmic energies, like the situations have ended for these energies to end, right? Let's clarify the justice card and the lovers card. I think, like, okay, so if y'all haven't met your divine counterpart yet, I think you will end up marrying your highest level soulmate, and it's gonna be for life. It's going to be for life, like happily ever after. It's time. It's really, really time. Let's clarify the justice card and the lovers card. No. Well, I'm I'm getting a very um your divine counterpart, whoever they are, even if you're to meet in your, if you're, like, divine counterpart is like really in heavy regret right now. Like, so much regret, like so much sadness over the past. A huge, like, your divine counterpart has had their own share of, like, sadness, or this could be your highest level soulmate as well, probably, like, either your divine counterpart or your highest level soulmate, or both of them, are so sad about the past. So sad about the past. They have so much regret. It's like they did something stupid. I'm not saying stupid in a mean way, but it's like that's how it's coming out. Like, they did something. They messed up. They effed up in some kind of marriage situation, in them marriage, like, because the justice card is like a divorce card. In some relationship, like, they messed up. They had genuine respect, regret, but the thing is that they're processing it all on their own. If this is either your divine counterpart who's getting a divorce, then your highest level soulmate still has regrets about their past, a relationship uh, which might be still there, and they might be in heavy regret. They must have made some mistakes, heavy duty mistakes in that relationship, because they were in despair. They were in actual despair, like, and now that'll move to healing. That was the three of that's the three of swords, like, that will move to healing. They have some heavy regret. So if this is your highest level soulmate, and they regret their past actions in marriage, they're gonna, like, they're gonna wanna talk to you about it. um or they feel really better if they speak to you about it, because somehow you're part of the past as well, right? It's like both your, and then if it is your divine counterpart, and if they regret the past, that is because they are divorced now, and they feel like they they were a disappointment. They disappointed everyone. They disappointed you. They made a wrong choice. They picked the karmic spouse. They listened to other people and destroyed their life. And now they're a divorcee. And probably, like, they hurt you in the process. They had to hurt a lot of people in this process. And now they're really, really sad about that entire episode. And like, mainly your divine counterpart is really, really, I don't think they're even worried about anybody else. Your counterpart is showing up here. Your counterpart is like, I don't care. I don't care about anyone or anything. I am so, so, so sad right now that I hurt my divine counterpart, that they hurt you. Your divine counterpart is in ultimate despair that they hurt you. It's like they're telling me to say that no, it's not about anyone or anything else. I just, the only reason that I'm sad, and I'm so sad, like the Five of Cups is clarifying the Justice card. The Justice card is like ultimate honesty, like the truth, the unbiased truth, the ultimate truth, right? Justice, honor, honesty. So, like, the honest answer is that I messed up. I have regrets with the way I've treated my divine counterpart. This is our divine counterpart saying this to us, like the divine masculine, and all they feel is like this love for you. It's forever. They're like, this is only for my divine counterpart. This is only for my divine counterpart. And like, they know this, like, if it is you, if they can make it work with you in this lifetime, then that's the only relationship that they want. Otherwise they're not taking anything up. They, like, the choice card, right? The choice card, the Seven of Cups, and the Four of Cups, they're not taking up any other options. It is you, it is the divine counterpart, or no one else. Like, 7:17 on the clock, as I said, it is the divine counterpart or no one else. At that second it was 7:17. I think you, there are some of you who are saying that if it is my divine counterpart, then it's my divine counterpart for this marriage situation or no one else. Yeah, I may shuffle because there's clarity on the situation coming through. Inability, like, y'all have learned not to listen to anyone. It's like y'all have lost the ability to listen to anyone, any external things. Y'all are in union energy. Y'all are only capable, or you're only able to listen to yourself. Whatever, yeah, like your soul frequencies, you're guided by your soul, because y'all have all gone through quite a bit. The divine counterpart, your high self soulmate, you have gone through quite a bit, and your regret, the biggest regret, is listening to other people. Otherwise, you all are all fine. Like, all three of you are awesome. You all are awesome. You all have done great. You all have done great, right? Like, you all have the Excalibur. You all have you all have the instrument of success. You'll have the mind. Swords are mind, thoughts. Like you'll have ultimate clarity in the thoughts. You'll have the thought forms and the thought processes that are like forged infinitely. This sign is infinite, right? For success, to rule the kingdom of the mind. So it's like now you'll have seen yourselves too clearly. And this is Archangel Michael's word. He's the protector. He's the ultimate protector, right? You all have seen yourselves too clearly, and you all know what is protecting you. The supreme, one of the supreme archangels, the first spirit guides that came through to you is you, and you know this. Your divine counterpart knows this, and your highest level soulmate knows this. Everybody's paths have led to life experiences, and it's 5 o'clock. This life's journey with each other is especially with each other has led, and you have been their ultimate teacher. You taught this to your highest level soulmate, and you taught this to your divine counterpart as well. Like, the biggest mistake we'll ever do, or we have ever done, the only stupid mistake that we've ever done in our life, was listen to other people. So y'all have shut down, y'all have shut your ears out to everyone, no matter what it might be. Like, y'all might be in shark infested waters, and somebody will be like screaming at you, there's a shark coming to you, there's a shark coming to you. And you will ignore it. And then everybody will see that the shark comes and, like, carries you on its back and, like, takes you around like the entire oceans to the depths and all of that. Fascinating shark as your mount. You're definitely rediscovering your powers, or discovering your powers in full capacity. The Fool and the Tower card. Let's clarify the Fool and the Tower card. I'm getting all in good time. All in good time. It's still time um, for it to the information for you to receive. 10 month, like the 10th month, like, um that is also justice. That's Libra season, right? And Scorpio season, October. 10th of October 2023 is Libra season. That's why I came to 1010 portal. 10 I came to the 1010 portal, being the portal of your brand new beginning, brand new life, like, because of the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here, and we have the 10 of Cups twice here, and with the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10 card as well. So and now we have the 10 of Wands, right? When is this new beginning happening? This like reality changing, altering new beginning for you. Is the omen is uh it's going to happen in the 10th month, with the 10 portal, and 10 months from now, so possibly November, in Scorpio season, is going to be brand new life. And Scorpio energies, Scorpio Sagittarius energies, are very, very transformative energies, extremely transformative energies. So it and the portal runs 11 portal happens in Scorpio energies. 12 portal happens in Sagittarius energies. And then we have, 12 portal, 1221 portal happens in Star. So, like, you are really going to celebrate at the end of this year, um the festive season, which starts from, let's say, Halloween and things like that, in a completely different reality. Completely different reality. Completely different reality. A happily ever after kind of reality. A magical fairy tale kind of reality. I'm so happy to be channeling this energy. It's like the most amazing tarot read that I've ever done in my entire life. Okay, just give me one card. Yes, great omens. This locks the reading. This locks the reading. Your happily ever after is your ring clouds. This is my good omens card. It's like the omens from the sky. Um, it could go anyway. It could be like your divine counterpart and you getting married, or your highest level soulmate getting married. But definitely, you're getting a proposal. You're getting probably like, yeah, you're getting definitely getting a proposal, and it's gonna be grand. It's like the skies are guiding, overlooking, and then the sunshine flowing. Like the sky god is sending his the sun god Ra, Anu, the Sumerian god Anu. Those are the Sumerian gods are the oldest, the seven gods. One of them is the sky god, and then there is this magical spirit, these new spirits that are created for probably, oh, not probably, most definitely for twin flames, um, uh, union energies, and then bringing about good scenarios, good life situations like marriages, weddings, proposals, us coming together with our highest level soulmates or divine counterparts or other people. Like, never know, whatever it is. But hey, it's finally happening. It's happening for you. You're going to get your life back on track, your personal life back on track. And it's going to be so completely different by the end of this year. Um, yeah, a word I would really like to. I'm not I don't like giving advice. I just read the energies. I've never liked giving advice, but it's like, let's law of discernment, right? Let's call a spade a spade. Let's just do that. It'll simplify life for us. Like these type of people, these type of people are not our friends. They're not even our enemies. They're not nothing. The people who would do this spread chaos across 2 decades of your life, making you want to making you feel like you want to die. Whoever they are, whoever it might be, is a nobody. They're just an agent of chaos. Whether it be a karmic or a matrix agent doesn't matter. They're just an agent of chaos in your life. That doesn't mean that you have to get rid of them, do something really dramatic or anything like that. It's just like you gotta learn how to ignore them, completely ignore them, and step into the reality of your life, this beautiful, brand new reality of your life. Please claim this reading for yourself, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope this gave you a gave you the confirmation that yes, you are great things are coming to you. You're already there. You're already there. It's just like the laws of physics. It is physics in a physical world. It just takes time to translate. It's already there. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye.